Hey, Simply Sugar here with the morning news rundown. Let's get right to it. So the death toll rises sharply overnight in Texas to over 160 people. Reports are saying there's still at least 100 or in the hundreds missing. We won't know what that final number is for a few more days or even weeks at this time. It's hard to sift through the debris there. Moving on, we learned that Pete Hegseth unilaterally halted U.S. military aid to Ukraine, which included Patriots, Hellfire's artillery, without notifying Trump or the White House. Did he make this decision when he was sober or when he threw a couple back? I'm just being nosy there. But this happens all the time. Trump has empowered these people to make these decisions, and then when it's trouble, he'll walk it back. This is why the left hand never knows what the right hand is doing. They go on these press conferences and give two different stories, and then Trump will go on some rally and say something totally different. This is purposefully done, not only to confuse us, but apparently if they confuse themselves, they won't get into any trouble, which they haven't been. They've been, working, without any real consequences here. Moving on, let's talk about what's happening at Alligator Alcatraz. This is a story that we have to continue to talk about, and other detention centers that are being built like it. People are getting hospitalized, having their Bibles confiscated. Alligator Alcatraz has mold, flooding. People are suffering from heat exhaustion there. And God knows what else with those mosquitoes and alligators and snakes. This is a recipe to have a lot of people die. And quite frankly, that's what I think they want to do. They would just rather have these people die, including Middle America. And we learned that the Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins plans to replace migrant farm labor with able-bodied Medicaid recipients and AI, artificial intelligence. So you're not giving us jobs, your AI is getting the jobs, and you want people on Medicaid to work those jobs. The problem is, in that number are the elderly, the sick, and children. That's who the major recipients are. Are there able-bodied people on Medicaid? Sure, but more than likely they work a job. They just work at Walmart, McDonald's, Target, and other major retailers that don't give their employees health care. Are there people who take advantage? Absolutely. There's people who take advantage in everything, including those corporations that don't give health care to their workers. They're taking advantage of the system. The pharmaceutical companies that have billions and billions of dollars in fraud for Medicaid and Medicare, yeah, they take advantage of the system. Those are the people who are bleeding the system dry, not human beings. And I happen to believe that everyone has a right to shelter, healthcare, and food. I guess I'm a socialist liberal now. That's the morning news. I'm Simply Sugar. Please like, follow, and share if you can.